StoryFolder is an entirely new type of tool for cinematographers, DPs, and production professionals. StoryFolder helps you peel back the layers and see deeper inside your favorite productions like never before. In this video, I'm going to do a complete tutorial for beginners with everything you need to know, including all the key features and helpful tips to help you get started learning, analyzing, and storyboarding like a pro. I'm Jeff Jaski, creator of StoryFolder.com, where we help you see deeper inside your favorite productions, improve your own productions, and tell more powerful stories. If you're new to StoryFolder, I want you to smash that subscribe button the same way that Johnny smashes through the bathroom door in the 1980 film The Shining by Stanley Kubrick. So if you're not familiar with StoryFolder, think about it as a way to analyze and dissect any film or scene, music video, or advertisement into useful assets and insights. By automatically converting edited videos into storyboards, shot lists, scripts, and other insightful assets, you'll get entirely new perspectives on all your favorite productions. It's an amazing resource for cinematographers, DPs, colorists, directors, or anybody in production who wants to learn how to tell more beautiful, more powerful stories. StoryFolder automatically detects unique shots in existing productions and then automatically converts those into interactive storyboards, shot lists, and a bunch of other assets that are useful in research and production workflows. So whether you're an aspiring content creator or a seasoned production professional, StoryFolder will help you plan and produce more effectively and faster than ever. So let's take a look at how it works. Okay, so here is our starting screen. It's got a few different sections. First, we can import a video, and then second, we've got a list of recently imported videos. Let's go ahead and import a video. I'm going to select it from my computer. So here's a clip from Grand Budapest Hotel. For all you Wes Anderson fans, I heard there's a couple of you guys out there. And you'll see that it pops up down here and starts processing pretty much immediately. It starts analyzing everything locally on your own computer. So it's fast and it's secure. So, if you're working with unreleased footage or something that you want to keep private, you don't have to upload it to a third-party server, which is nice. So let's go ahead and open up that video here. So here you can see we have our shot grid, that it has all the shots from the video. Over here we've got our live preview, the current shot, frame, time code information, all of that. Over here we have a tool section. Then over here we've got a little toolbar that helps us with the view of the shot list here. So up here then we have our workflow tab. So we have edit, analyze, and export. And we'll get to these later. So over here is the interface for the brand new clip splitting algorithm. What we can adjust is the sensitivity of the splitting, although 5 is usually a good starting point. Then shot duration. This is the minimum number of frames that you want a shot to be. This is particularly useful dealing with action footage or something with really fast cuts. So then down here we have our clip tools. So we have a splitting tool, a merging tool, and a frame selection tool. Okay, so I'm actually going to jump over to another project. Let's go over to the Midsummer trailer. So sometimes you might want to merge two shots together or split a shot into two shots. So for example, this shot right here is actually one continuous shot. And we can merge it together just by selecting the merge tool and just clicking. And very quickly, it'll just merge them into one single shot. So sometimes we might want to split one shot into multiple shots. So let's select our split tool. So you'll see these white vertical bars across the shot here, shot number 14. And what these are is the algorithm is highlighting places where it thinks that a cut might be. In this case, you'll see in the preview that it's this like over the door frame transition. In this case, the algorithm did find that this was one continuous shot. But let's say for storyboarding reasons, you wanted it to be two shots. Well, if we just click right here, it'll actually split it into two shots. So the first shot is outside the bathroom and the second shot is in the bathroom. You also might have noticed these two buttons up here. There's add to favorites and hide. So hiding and favoriting is really useful because whatever shots you see here in this list, that's what'll export when you go to export, and that's what'll analyze when you go to analyze. So let's just say that we wanted to ignore these three title panels. So we could just hit the hide button on all three of these. And then up here, if we want to toggle the hidden shots on and off, we can just enable them or disable them. Then the adding to favorites, let's just say that, we wanted to add this shot to our favorites, and let's just say this shot to our favorites. Then up here in the filter shots, we can do favorites only, and it shows just our two favorites. So that's a great way to really focus on exactly what you want to focus on. Great, so we've covered automatic clip splitting, manual splitting and merging, and selecting your poster frames, and of course favoriting and hiding. So let's take a look at the different view options we have available. What we're looking at here is the default storyboard view, and we have two other view options. We can view as a shot list, or we can view as thumbnail. And if you notice the little T in parentheses and the L in parentheses and the B, those are keyboard shortcuts. So if we go to thumbnail view, you can see that it gives us a really good overview of the entire thing. We can adjust the size of the thumbnails over here, so we can focus in closer on the shots, or we can get a larger perspective view. Then we have our shot list view, which is similar to storyboard view, except like more of a side-by-side layout. So a great thing that you'll notice about shot list and storyboard view is that it has these extra pieces of metadata down here. Now, these are empty slots that you can put whatever you would like into. So in the case of this shot, it looks like she's getting up from the couch. So if under action, we can put in get up from couch. And under sound, we can do Foley, footsteps, and leather cushion squeaking. Cool. So these aren't the only pieces of metadata that you can add either. So there's actually an entire list of metadata fields that you can use. Everything from content type, camera, lens, shot size, movement. Let's just enable all of them here so you can get an idea. We can put in the camera. Let's just say that it's a red scarlet, maybe a 35 millimeter lens. Shot size, we can say it's a medium shot. Content type, in this case, it's live action. Under movement, I'd say it's a tilt up shot. Under dialogue, there's nothing. Notes, we can add whatever we'd like. Then we've got assumptions and budget, which are really meant for visual effects workflows if you're doing quoting of projects and that kind of thing. Equipment, if you're planning, on like renting equipment or anything, you can put your notes in there for that shot. And then we've got tags. Tags is one of my favorite features. So let's scroll up to the top here and do some tagging. Tags are the most versatile metadata that we have. So you can add any tags here, like a two-shot, low-key lighting, interior, or you can even add your talents. So in this case, we have Florence Pugh, and I think his name was Will. I forget his last name. And so now we've tagged this shot with all these things. And this will come in really useful when analyzing and also when exporting. And you'll see that in a few minutes here. So the last thing that I want to show you guys here in the edit workflow panel is visual effects, which is really simple. It's just little filters that you can add over your shots to convert them to black and white, and then if you want, you can boost contrast. This is really useful if you want to strip away the color data. Maybe you're just trying to focus on composition or shot size or action or something like that. You can just strip that away very easily, and that, of course, goes over to export. So when you export, So that has been a full look at the first version of StoryFolder. If you don't have it yourself yet, head over to storyfolder.com for a download. For more film analysis and production workflow videos like this, lick that subscribe button like the kids lick the wallpaper in the 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. If you guys have any questions, comment below. Feel free to reach out. And thanks for watching. Happy storytelling, everybody.